Hey, hi, welcome guys. Welcome back to our channel, which is PyBron. And today I am going to discuss about a very important concept of how to read the data from the config.ini file. Before going to be start, I would like to tell you the importance of this lecture. What is the importance of to read the config file? Basically, whenever you are going to work with any kind of application, any kind of project, then I could say one thing. There is a one place where we are going to store all those things, means your server detail, your database detail, everything we are going to store somewhere, right? So that it will get inherited overall the project, and whoever are working in that project, they can walk into that. Means basically what I would like to say you, let's suppose this is the one file, which is going to inherit by Mr. X, Mr. Y, Mr. Z. So anyone, no need to go in, no need to call all the time of your server detail, like it's a very kind of secure reason, right? So in order to make a secure application, we are going to create a config.ini file. And now today I'm going to show you how to read the config.ini file. Also I can say sometimes some of the organization are using the config.ini file, and sometimes organization are using the config.cnfg file. Okay, so both are same, reading methodology will be same. And also I will show you in this lecture what are the different kind of method and what are the different kind of methodology we are going to reuse whenever operating system you are going to change. Right now I'm showing in the window, and I will also tell you how to do these things with the Mac and Ubuntu or Linux, you can say. And in CentOS also it will work in the same manner. Hope you understood the today's agenda, and now without getting delay, let's understand the thing. So in this PyCharm, what I'm going to do, I just created one Python package, and inside a Python package I am let me just create one first config.ini file. So first I'm going to create one directory, and directory name I'm going to give configuration, and inside of configuration I'm going to create one file, new any file. You can give a config.ini file. Okay, config.ini file extension should be ini, or else you can say cnfg. Okay, both will work. And here what I'm going to do, just try to understand guys. What I'm going to do, I am going to write my information. What are the information I'm going to write here? Basically I'm going to write something like a basic information. This is the tag. You can give some tag name, because right now I'm going to fetch my basic information like my name, my email ID, but in real time you can add whatever you want to do. And in this, data is going to be stored in the form of the key value pair. So see, you can see this is my name is the key, and value is the name of my name, Rajesh Thakur, and email ID, this is my mail ID, and this is my mail ID value. Okay, so this is the here data we are going to store in form of the key value pair. What is the basic info? Basic info is basically this is the room, right? And you can say this is the room, and inside the room there is a different compartment of the we are going to store some data. So basic info is the one compartment. In that all my information, basic information, is got stored. Now you understood this config.ini file. Now this is the one thing we understood. Now we need some code, right? We need some code so that we can read it out, we can read down this config.ini file. Basically this is our config.ini file, right? This is my config.ini file, and we need one Python code or Java code, whatever you are prefer guys, Python or whatever language. I'm not going to discuss about any language. So you want to fetch this config.ini file, and you can use wherever you want to use. Understood the concept what we are going to see? Okay, so now let's discuss about how to write the code to read down this file. So what I'm going to do, I'm just creating inside of my Python basic package. You can create another package also. How to create the package, that I already explained in my last video. Just click on new, and here is the option of to create a Python package. You can create it up. Right now I'm going to create my Python Python file inside of my Python basic package, and I am going to create my Python file here. And you can give any name guys. Read config I am going to give here, read config, config, read config I am going to give. Okay, so I created one Python file, and inside a Python file, now coming to this guys, what we are going to do, basically we have to import something like which is known as the import config parser. Import config parser. This is again, for this no need to install any plugin. It's an inbuilt plugin inside of Python 3 config parser. And what we are going to do here, just try to understand what we are going to do here. We are going to config parser dot raw config. We are going to call raw config, and inside we are going to create an object for raw config, and I'm going to store inside of my config variable. Okay, so config, I stored inside of my config variable. Now try to understand. Now we have to read the config.ini file, right? So read dot config.ini file, read dot config.ini file, or sorry, my bad, config.read. Okay, and here your config.ini file location you have to give, guys. So copy that location from here, copy path. Okay, copy path, and what you can do basically, you just paste it here. And one thing you have to do, wherever the backward slash is there, interchange the backward slash with the double forward slash, okay. I will tell you how to do this thing in case of Linux or Mac operating system. There is just something difference inside of Mac or Mac or Linux or Ubuntu or CentOS. Okay, if you know the Mac concept or Ubuntu or Linux, then it will work everywhere. But in case of Windows, that is not going to work anywhere. Okay, it will work only in Windows. So better to work in Ubuntu. Read config, and once it is done, then what we are going to do, this is done. Now what I am going to do, just to try to understand, I am going to type print, and here what I am going to do, config dot section. I'm going to print section. What is the section will return? Just try to understand. Let me run this code. Okay, I'm getting one error, no such file directory. Okay, user, acha, let me show you this way it will work. Okay, got it. I got it. What is that? I am getting this error. Yes, because I was running some different file. That's what that error was coming. Now can you see this? I'm getting basic info. What is the section? Basically section inside of config.ini. If you go to the config.ini, there is a one section that config. In future, suppose you are going to create different section. What are the section? Personal detail. Okay, personal detail. Okay, personal details, and that inside of this section I am going to give my sex detail, like a male. Okay, and now save it, Control+S, you save it, and just go to that file, read config wala. And now if you are going to run this code again, you will get, see, you can see we are getting the list of all the section, like a first section is the basic info, second section is the personal detail. Hope you understood this concept. Now inside of this my basic info, whatever key are present, that value if I want to read, then you can just call print, and here that you can say that section name, you have to give. What is the section name? Basic info. Basic info is my section name. Okay, basic info is my section name. And which key you want to read? I want to read my name. Okay, I want to read my name, and let me print this whether I am getting my name or not. Okay, yes, basic info. Okay, 1 minute. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake, my bad. It should not be print actually. It should be print, but inside of print we have to write config dot get. We have to call the get method, and here we have to pass first section name. Section name is our basic info inf4, and another part is our key. Our key is name. And now if I'm going to run this code, yes, I am able to get my name, right? Similarly, you can get your mail ID also, right? So I'm not going to show you. I'm going to show you another section, like whatever the different section is there, like a personal detail is the another section, and that section value, if you want to read from the read config file, so what you have to do? Nothing. You just copy paste this line and paste it here, and instead of basic info, what you can type? Personal detail, guys. So personal details. Okay, personal details. And instead of writing name, I am, because inside a personal there is no key of name, so I can pass here sex, and now if I'm going to run this, I am getting my mail also. So that is all about the how to read the data. But again, this is not a correct way to doing these things. I am going to show you. Okay, so this is all about the scripting language. Basically, we wrote one script. So with that script, we are getting the data from the config.ini file. But again, if you are going to work in the real-time project, then this script will not work at all. You have to create a one object-oriented class file and object you have to create, and with that object you have to fetch the data, and that object value you have to use in the another file. Hope I'm making sense, right? So in the next video, I will show you how to create those kind of class object file, and how to do that. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you really like this video, then please do subscribe our channel so that never miss your update. Thank you guys.